Right then. Oh, hello. Is this thing on? Have we turned this on? Oh, yes we have. You'll have to bear with me just a moment. I'm just refilling my water bottle. I was having a bit of trouble with my stream deck then. I couldn't get the damn thing to start. The software kept crashing. That was really annoying. Just bear with us 2 seconds. Hello. Hopefully we're all doing well. Apologies about the late stream again. I was playing a little bit of Warhammer with Catlo. I was also trying Borderlands 2 with Jane. Very good so far. I've got a bit of a heckin' good zero build going on. Quite a few snipes and stuff. Very happy. Just move my... Right, just gonna grab a drink and then we'll be back with it. Just bear with me 2 seconds. Get right back to Phelps very soon. Ooh. There's plates as well. Just had pizza. Very nice. 2 seconds. Oh. Right then. Brilliant. What kind of pizza? I've had a vegetarian. Give me while I slide into the mic here. Right. Okay, just going to have the mic out of the way for the moment. Just get everything tightened up. There's a thumb screw that needs tightening. Just like so. Is that tightening or loosening? I think that's loosening. Somebody said Borderlands vomits. Right then. I'll move the mic in front of my mouth in just a moment here. Let's see whether the game capture windows are working. We close that. We load this up. Bear with me. It's been about a week since we did LA Noire. Apologies for the people who are looking after it. Or were looking for it. We will get back in just a moment. Let's see here. Game scene capture. Launch LA Noire. Anything could happen. Let's see here. Hey man, how you doing? Hellwalker? I'm doing pretty good, thank you. It's way too long. Yes, it's been too long since we last played LA Noire. I've got to find my controller. Where is my controller? Hello? There it is. Target acquired. By the way. Hey, there it is. I think that's it. Beautiful. Yes, warning shot Phelps, Terminator Phelps. And into ASMR mode. There we are. Right. Let's sit up in front of the mic here. We'll actually just change the angle on that slightly, just so we can get it in the right place. There we are. Yes. My ears, I apologise. LA Noire's always got that really loud intro for whatever reason. Okay. Do a Borderlands 3 stream when it comes out, but don't invite Toby. That is very harsh. That's very harsh. But entirely doable. But very harsh. So yes, welcome back to LA Noire. I've actually changed the position of my monitor slightly, so hopefully I'm not going to talk away from the microphone. To review our cases, our last case here in Traffic, we fucked up. We only got 4 stars. The Fallen Idol and the Free Streets allows you to patrol the city, explore landmarks, collecting film reels, responding to incident broadcasts via radio, which is fantastic. So we only got 4 stars on that one. If we can only get 1 fail per mission, I'd be happy with that. But we'll see. Low-key hype, thank you, Tasty. Hello, folks. Well, hello to everybody filtering in. Right, let's resume. So, the Lipstick Murderer. Let's have a look at it. Gee, I've not been too bad. I've had a vegetarian pizza. I don't know why. It just seems to sit better in the stomach. Like, I found before that, I don't know. like pepperoni and stuff tends to be a very oily pizza. I didn't fancy an oily one. The Red Lipstick Murderer. Let's have a look here. What's going on? Oh god. Oh my god. Jesus. Brutal. I'd like to give some advanced warning for everybody.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch.
Nudity.
Clyde Rose of the
Incoming.
homicide squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Right. Pretty good. 160p boobs inbound, it's going to happen? Right. Let's go out with Rusty here. It's our first time on the job with Rusty. Here we go, outfits. Right. We got the big choice of the day. What outfit do we take on with us? So we've got a few different choices. I think we've worn all of them now. So we can reset. We can either go for Chicago Lightning, Sword of Justice, Golden Boy, Sunset Strip, the Broderick, and or the Sharpshooter. Who are we going to play? What outfit are we going to take out today? Which suit did we wear to work? What do we think? Couple for the Sword of Justice. Got to be the sword. A lot of people like the Sword of Justice one. Couple for Chicago Lightning. Golden Boy wasn't used, right? Did we not use Golden Boy? I think you might actually be right. I don't think we used it. No. A lot of people want to take out the Sword of Justice, but I think we didn't take out the Golden Boy.
I want to put him down in 1 round.
No, I don't think we did. I think we're rolling out with this one.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
That's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop. Now that's an oxymoron for you.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
I'd rather you took the wheel.
So this is the car that we've got here. The Nash Super.
Up ahead, you make a right.
Okay. Let's take a right up ahead. Right on a red. For it.
Any central unit, car 16L reports a possible.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that
Okay.
leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
We any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No.
This is a fast car, Jesus.
90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
This car hauls ass. This is unbelievable. Jesus Christ, this car really goes. Going right over. Whoa, God, that was close.
Straight on.
Straight on. Hopefully no one's taking any turnings. No, we're going to go right over. Should get a green here any second. There it is. But this car really accelerates. It really moves.
Take the next right.
Next right, supposedly.
Take the next right.
No, it's straight over here, you dingus.
Keep on going through here.
Yeah. I guess this counted as the next right. Where are you going? You fucking... Gee, you slammed the brakes there, came to a full stop just to go into the right lane. How many asses can that car haul? It's a good question. 2 at the moment. 2 in the back seat. That's 4 asses. Up we go. I guess it's over here. Let's pull on in.
Crime scene is just up the dirt road, Detective.
Brilliant. Beautiful view. Let's have a look. See what's going on. Lovely. Look at that shit-eating grin. 5 if we count your ego.
For the Examiner, Galloway, you could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
You're used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Nice. Interesting. Right, boobs. Warning. There's a nudity warning coming up. If it's not your cup of tea, it is time to yeet. We've got to have a word with the coroner.
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, Detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Right, let's have a word with the coroner first.
Cause of death?
Ooh.
What does the writing on the victim mean?
Oh.
BD, like Dahlia, Tex. Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Okay. Let's have a look then. Blunt force
What
injury.
caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Face was like cut open. Not very nice at all. Nice. Am I a titty streamer now, apparently? Oh.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Right. Interesting.
Interesting.
Interesting. Interesting. Right. Let's have a word. Let's have a look at the evidence around here. So we've got just a random hairbrush. Doubt there'll be anything on this. Nope. Have a look at the handbag, see if anything useful was left behind. Anything in there? That's the lipstick.
Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Interesting. So it wasn't the woman's lipstick that was used, or wasn't the one that she brought with her. Definitely nothing with that. Right. Moving around. This is evidence A. What's this? A little globe.
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
I gotta move it. I see the bottom one doesn't move. Oh. Lovely. The
Bamba
Bamba.
Club.
Bamba
Why
Club.
steal a table lighter?
Interesting. Bamba Club lighter. Curious. Any other details? Check the bushes. Always check the bushes.
Another day, another
Oh.
dollar.
What have we got here? Bits of junk. Have a look. Yeah.
Probably nothing.
Yeah, just a ticket to somewhere. Anything else? The footprint looks interesting. Evidence C, okay. Interesting.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Size 8 shoe.
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Nice.
Can we get to the Bamba? A man could die of thirst on a case like this.
Are we going to the car then? I guess we're going to the car then. I guess we're going to the car then, Rusty? Find the... Okay, there we go.
Why not follow up on the Bamba? I could use a belt.
All up on the bomber. Right, so we're in the homicide desk. Let's see, locations. The crime scene's been thoroughly searched. We're going to the Bomber Club then. Crime scene can offer us nothing else. Let's rock and roll. I'll drive. Brilliant. The option to have an audio cue when you found all the clues should be in the options. Although it looks like you don't need it. Interesting. Should I have that on? Gameplay? Cue music is on. Clue hints visual. What'd that be? In addition to chimes and controller vibration, a magnifying glass icon will signify the presence of nearby objects. Oh, that's probably a bit too easy, that. Clue music on. There is still music. Let's rock and roll. I'll drive. I'll take us down. Gonna be an easier way to do this. Beautiful. Right.
Okay, at the next corner, hang a right.
Relax.
Through this intersection.
The werewolf?
For my money, a copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
And left? You'd love that, wouldn't you? The big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. You've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months and got nicks.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, oddshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us unknown on the corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. Or some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie. Take the next left.
KGPL 20 Central Unit. The citizen reports
That's not
a man
totally
with a gun.
fantastical.
Well, examine the Daily News.
We'll ignore it. We'll ignore that dispatch.
There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder. It was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. You can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. We would have found him.
Interesting. Rusty's very much of the opinion that, I can't play one of these kind of detectives that always makes excuses. Come on, lads. Find your way
Up
through.
ahead, you turn left.
Okay. Left it is. Come on, lads. Creep through. Jesus. Stuck in a traffic jam. Happy belated birthday, Q. Or did I hear wrong? No, it was my birthday. And the wretched old age of 22. But thank you very much. Rusty's a piece of shit. You don't like Rusty, Nate. Go on, lads. Through you go. Fair bit of traffic round tonight.
Straight through the next intersection.
Straight through? I'll take your word for it. I'm going to cut through the outer, or the inside.
You're making a right at the next intersection.
Up the curb a little bit, it's fine.
Okay, so go left at the next one.
Left at the next one, you got it? Got the green light. Oh, Jesus Christ! You're in the wrong lane! Yeah, that scared the shit out of me, good God.
Okay, at the next corner, go right.
Going round, you said, don't mind me.
Keep on straight. Up ahead, you make a right. Just ignore this turn.
That's her going like...
It's left at the next intersection.
Going like fucking everywhere. This car doesn't stop very quickly at all. Really doesn't. Oh, we're driving to the ends of the earth, I feel like. Does it feel weird driving on the right side? I don't drive anyway, so it makes no difference to me. Come on.
You're going straight here.
That I am.
What's happening?
I'm running a red light, Mom. Don't worry about it.
You don't need to turn here.
There's the Bamboo Club. Going straight over. Just here on the right, supposedly. Do one of these. Looks like it's on the next street. Let's go right on the red. The Bamboo Club. Here it is. Pull up here. Have a word with the guys inside. Oh, we've teleported to the other side. Brilliant. Air conditioned with cocktails. Very nice. Let's have a look here. See what's going on.
A waitress.
Looks nice.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Inquire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour
Back
me
of the
3
club.
fingers of rye.
I think he's a bit of a gangster.
I'm guessing this is the owner.
Treats me nice.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Oh, Christ. Sure, I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
On the house, officer.
Sure, she's a regular. Celine is...
Spirit, pour me another.
Was a lovely woman.
Jesus. Right then. Suspect seen with victim. Let's have a look. Suspect seen with victim.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
He's got a bit of a grin on. I don't know. He seems to be smirking. It's hard to say. I'm willing to say truth. I think truth. Truth? Truth from chat? Truth? Truth.
You know him?
No. He's Been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
You want a tip?
Interesting.
You fill my coffee next time, honey.
Made his license plate. Nice.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Brilliant. Thanks very much. Ring stolen from victim, or knowledge of husband. Let's go with that one next.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Seems a little bit uncomfortable. He's glancing away. I think doubt. I think doubt. I think doubt. He's very shifty. Doubt? I think doubt, chat. Let's rock and roll. Yeah, he glanced. Let's doubt him.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused. And she picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but I got no answer.
Strange. And then there's a ring stolen from the victim. What do you know about that?
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before
He's
Jacob.
glancing around. Doubt? That's a doubt, isn't it? Come on, that's got to be a doubt. I just want to check it's not a lie. That's a doubt if ever I've seen one. Doubt.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're going to tell me.
Okay, I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
Interesting.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
Right, we need the phone, we need to ring up the license plate and the address. Let's have a look.
I got a call back for that Universal Chorus line.
Let's get out of here.
Phone's just here on the
what's
counter.
The hurry? My stool was
What's
just
this?
starting to warm up nicely.
It's just a...
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Strange that you'd let me pick it up. There we go. Well, guy seems like a stand-up dude, yeah.
KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks for your help.
Okay, nothing about the address. Let's see.
A waitress. Can I have another spoon?
Let's have a look. Have we... Yep, this place is burnt. Let's go to the Henry residence. So far, so good, chat. Have a look. I'll drive to this one. We'll wait for Rust. Oh, he's already in the car. Wasn't waiting for me, was he? Brilliant. Round we go.
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position.
As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical.
Come on.
Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Go right.
Go right on the red.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. It's worse than I could ever have imagined.
All units in the vicinity in any Central unit. A 211 is shots fired.
Shots fired.
10 South Flower Street.
That's going to be a code 3. We'll do this one. Shots fired. Let me through. Shots fired. Shots fired. Take the underpass. We've got shots fired. Hopefully we'll get there fast enough. We're on this main road. This car can haul it. Seriously, this car moves at half the speed of sound. Oh, you fucking idiot. Why would you stop? Fender bender, that is. You hear the shots?
A 211 is shots fired. 410 South Flower Street.
That guy was hauling ass.
This is 11K.
What is this? Oh, a robbery.
Tables are turned now, haven't they, boys?
Jesus.
Hey, look, old man, we're sorry. Just quit shooting. The hell I will. I'm getting pretty tired of losing my weekly take to you punks.
Good God. Oh, there they go. Go, Golden Boy, go.
Last long in a tin shack.
Where are they going?
God damn it, they went down there.
Oh, what? Oh, fucking hell. Going into the sewers? There they are.
Damn them, this is a $30 suit.
Find some cover!
Oh, got one. Nice shot, Phelps. God, they've gone even further down. Where are we going? Thank you very much there, Sunman. Shitty Jesus.
Can't hit him from this distance.
I don't know about that.
Great.
Okay. Nice one, Phelps. Just advance up the tunnel with your gun drawn. Brilliant. Brilliant. That's literally 75 yards. Needs more rats, yeah. Brilliant. Good job.
This is car 11K. Shots fired at South Flower Street, Scott's Garage. It's code 4 here, but suspect is down. I need an ambulance and coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at 410 South Flower Street.
You drive.
Scott's Garage.
I'm going to the case notes.
Thank you very much there, Alges Bird. Thank you very much, sir. Welcome, welcome. And thank you for the tier 1 sub, sir. Excellent. How are we finding it so far, chat? We're doing alright on the case. Is it loud enough for you, or is it a bit quiet? Just let me know. The Henry residence, 11:22 AM. Let's have a word with them. Sound is perfect? Brilliant. Volume is fine. I might turn it up a little bit for me.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, that sounds better. Just adjust my volume. Oh. That window's been broken inwards. Someone's tried to break in. That window was smashed from the outside. The glass is on the inside.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Who's broken in here in the Henry residence? Have a look here. Yeah, something's not right about this. A woman's high heel. Size 9.
9s. Above average for a lady.
New clue, female shoe, apparently. Have a look. No, just loads of fucking filthy food.
Don't think this is anything.
Yeah, it's a bowl, Phelps, it's a bowl. Yeah. Window was broken from the outside in.
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
That's fair enough. $30 would be how much in today's money, chat? A fair bit? Laundry everywhere. Oxidol.
Nope.
Clean your $30 suit with that, Rusty. It's like a larder. A note on the fridge I saw. Yes, it was. If you sober up, you can find me at apartment 2.
Jacob are obviously having problems.
Hmm.
It speaks to motive.
Jacob Henry's
Crime
apartment.
scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Jesus.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
There's got to be more to
all
it.
day about it, Phelps. I get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Oh, a ring. That looks like it's important.
Galloway.
Missing.
Homicide,
Tiffany
bag
and Co.
number
The rest of this stuff is junk. Might explain the missing
Technical
ring.
services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
This will be the picture of her from her flying days. At least that part of the story checks out.
Per day. The ring looks distinctive.
Yeah, the ring's massive. Look at the size of that! DL, you wouldn't even be... Imagine punching someone with a ring like that. You'd kill him. Nothing in the larder or the closet. What am I looking at here? What is this? Like a medieval hairdryer.
Nothing significant.
It's huge, Phelps. You could kill someone with that. The suit would cost $420 US. Jesus Christ. What else we got in here? It's a big house. We'll keep casing. Nothing on the table. Jesus, fuck the boxes up, Phelps. Phelps? Just fucking break your way in, Phelps. Fuck it up. There's evidence in them, Phelps. Go, go, go! Ooh. No, okay, I can't get that last one off. Right, anything else? Oh. Oh, aviation goggles.
No good to me.
At least the whole airplane thing checks out. Talking to the neighbours might be a good idea. Ah, newspaper. Let's check it.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before.
I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal with
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
Jesus Christ. Interesting. Excellent. Right. We're talking to the neighbours, apparently. Any neighbours in particular? I'm guessing it's something to do with that car. Let's head over the wall.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
Hello, love. You alright?
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan! Jennifer Horgan.
Oh, God.
I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God.
Jesus.
I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Okay. That's all problems. Let's talk with Rusty, see what his plan is. Hmm? What's up? What's up, Rust? What's the matter?
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Let's have a look. Locations. We've cased this place fully. Jacob Henry's apartment. Let's go. You drive. My
You know
door.
the way. You can drive.
Fantastic. There was something in the front yard.
Jacob Henry
Not that
had
I
a
saw.
violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, if the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it.
Nice.
Skipper says bring him in. And keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you come to your
Are you,
senses, fool.
are you sure? What was in that drink you had back at the Bamba?
A connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open.
Look at it!
And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
We're going hard. Why are we going in hard? We're just here to talk to him.
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got big
RKO. Randy Orton.
What the hell are you
The
talking
Randy Orton
about?
people in...
You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr.
That
Henry.
she's-
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Let's have a look. We'll start at the back and we'll work our way to the front.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal.
Oh, he's going somewhere. Where are you going? Size 11 shoe.
Size 11s.
Why is he packing up there?
You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas chamber.
Oh, I saw a bat on the floor there. Make sure all of this is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. Right, let's check the bat. Why is there a bat on the floor, bub? Blunt force injury.
He'll be
Hasn't given me anything to go on.
Well, I don't know. Ah, here we go. Thanks for the offer. Come on, I need to get that lower bit. There we go. Thanks for the offer. Need you to do something about my wife.
The oldest problem there is. What to do about the old lady.
Interesting. Alcoholism illness.
Not much help.
I don't know. What do you reckon, Rust?
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Ask him some questions. Keep it simple. I'll do the rest.
Alright, let's work him. Movements of victim.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
Is that a doubt or a lie? Can I prove that I know he went to the bar? That she went to the bar? Husband's alibi. Would that work? Hello there, Azor Night. Hello, Q. Go knock some scores, boyo. Sorry, are you... You better be keeping notes on your notepad again. No, I'm not. Husband's alibi, I'm not sure. You think doubt? A couple of people think doubt, lie. That wouldn't work. Forced entry. I'm not sure. What about lie? We'll try lie.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
He definitely does know. He definitely does know. Amber club lighter, size 8 shoe. Husband's alibi. Club owner. I think that one. Owner called him. I think it's this. Club owner McCall reports phoning Jacob repeatedly on the night of the murder. Push him. Go back for doubt.
You don't ask, you never find out.
Right. I'm gonna use an intuition point here. Remove an answer. It's definitely lie. It's gotta be the husband's alibi. That's the only thing that makes sense here. What do we think? Remember how you used to have a notebook of your own and write stuff down? Weren't you going to try that again? No. I don't have enough room on my desk. You think this one? Alibi? Let's try it.
We know she went to the Bomber Club.
There we go.
The bartender there. He calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
Last contact with the victim.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
I know I think that's a lie because of the black eye.
That's a lie and you know it. You tailed her, watched her come out of a bar, and then beat her to death. Admit it, Henry.
Why would I do that, Detective?
Marital problems. What do we think? Look at him, Q. He's not lying. I don't know whether you're being sarcastic or not. I think he is. Is this a new playthrough or a continuation of the ancient one? A new playthrough. That might be the truth. I don't think it is, guys. At least you can prove that he hit her, yeah. I'd say doubt. It's the truth. He's not lying.
It's like I made a mistake.
Look at him. Tell me that's not a lie. Look at him. And the death note. I might use another intuition point. I shouldn't use them all. He's looking straight at you, but he's so, like, jittery. Look at him. The death note. The death note doesn't prove anything. Does it? What would the death note prove? Let me ask him the question
Nothing
again.
personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
I'm going to ask him the question again, just so I can listen to it again.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night.
See you later,
I went
Moira.
to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
All of his characters. I'm going to use another intuition point. It's better than getting it wrong. Remove an answer. It's definitely lie. It's got to be lie.
That's a lie and you know it. You tailed her, watched her come out of a bar, and then beat her to death. Admit it, Henry.
Why would I do that, Detective?
Because you've already got all these marital problems. I'm going to go with marital problems. I'm going with it. On my head be it? Ah, no.
My wife.
On my head be it?
Drunk. It was a sickness with her. Doesn't mean I didn't love her. Would you stop loving your wife if she was unwell?
You gave her a black eye.
No, I wouldn't.
Motive for the murder. I didn't trust him.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
I'm going to click lie just to see what Phelps says, to see if that helps deduce anything.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
The note. The note. The death threat note. That's got to be the death threat note.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Oof. Jesus Christ, I didn't even have time to dodge.
For you, Jacob.
Oh, God, he jabs fast. Jesus, he jabs really fast. Ow. Just fucking have him, Phelps. Good punch in the ribs. And his hat came back on. Jesus Christ. That was quick.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Very nice. Where's his phone? I think I saw it. There it is. The hat is the murderer.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument.
Not the bat then.
Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
Socket wrench.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
Stomping.
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc.
Very nice.
Operator, give me R&I.
Lovely.
Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Brilliant. Oh, God. Help. My fucking mic stand's wandered off the fucking table. Oh, shit. Hang on. Get over there, you bastard. How did that come on? it. I'm reattaching a mic to the table. How did that? Uno momento, por favor. I'm just strapping it back down. There we go. Good God, that wandered straight off the table. That did. Wonder how the hell that happened. Right. Okay. Let's have a look here. Now, boss, you drive. Any other evidence to be collected from this place? I'm not sure. Let's go to Mendez's apartment. No. You're driving.
Can you drive to this one?
Just shuffle over. You'll be fine.
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
100 bits there from Redbeard.
Women love me,
Happy
though.
belated birthday, Q. Hope
I
you had
have
a good
no
one. I did.
complexity.
What is going on with him?
They're gonna get.
He's pissed us apart. Drunk as a skunk. Holy shit. Mendez's apartment at 11:59. Took us about half an hour to drive across town. Mendez.
Sam's taking me out to Palm Springs for the weekend.
16.
Mendez, apartment 16.
Sixteen's on the 4th floor. Okay, up we go. I got it.
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
We'll take our time. I did say I'd forget, yeah. It's alright. Thank you all the same, though. Last one. But I hope I don't have to chase him down all of these stairs. Right down the end of the corridor. Now, this is the car that took
Don't bother
her
knocking,
home.
just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
Well, it's definitely a crime scene. See what we got here. Kavanaugh's Bar.
Doesn't appear to be connected.
Another frequent from Kavanaugh's. Golden doorknob. Have a look. Let's see here. Got a pistol. Just left out.
This isn't what we're looking for.
I mean, it's a gun. Have a look. What size shoe is this? Size 8.
Batista Ray. Size 8s could help place Mendez at the scene.
And what's this? Oh dear. Okay, that's pretty
Brothers
conclusive.
could match the color and brand of the body.
That's pretty conclusive. That's pretty conclusive right there.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Don't run.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Went out through the window.
Mendez, stop right there.
Mendez! I don't have my gun drawn. Can't do much. Where's he going? Mendez, come back. You're not getting away with this, Mendez. Do you know who you're running from? It's T. Phelps. Terminator Phelps. Terminator Phelps who can't get on the ladder.
You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
He kind of does need to do this. He definitely murdered her. Down you go. Jesus Christ, you must get skinned hands working for the LAPD. Don't scrape your knuckles across the bricks. Oh!
Get in and drive.
Go, go, go. We're having him.
Hit it! Clean this asshole off the road.
Jesus, okay, yeah, he's got something to hide. Jesus Christ, he's driving like a lunatic.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch.
Let's do it. There goes his hat.
Hit him, Cole. Spit him out.
They got his wheels in a big way. That's a good stop on him.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry. Give it up, LAPD!
That was a good pit. Shunted him straight into the wall. Jesus Christ. Nice one.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
Very nice.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian.
Got its boyo.
Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
Terrible. Excellent. Case report. Is that a 5? Oh, that's a lot of vehicle damage. Oh my god. I think the vehicle damage fucked me. All of that was basically fucking... What's it? Come on, that was all rusty. What the actual fuck? Rusty. That was all fucking rusty. You like folded my car in half like an old flip-flop. For God's sake. I got fleeced. That would have been a 5-star for sure. That would have been a 5-star if it wasn't for the 300. How much damage is that? Rusty sabotaged us. He really did. And I've crashed. I've crashed to desktop. LA Noire. An error appears to have encountered in the game and is not able to continue. Below is information describing the error as well as some information about your system. To help in locating and fixing the issue, you can forward this to Rockstar by clicking the Report Error button. Alternatively, you can click Close. Memory allocation failure. Please restart game. Something to do with DirectX 9. Let's give it another go, shall we? Let's see if it runs. I'm pretty sure I've got it. Am I running it off DirectX 11 or DirectX 9? Options. DirectX 11. Let's run it off DirectX 9 and see whether it plays ball. It's not that you grinded the cars together. I don't think... I've got to be honest, I don't think that Rusty caused $4,000 worth of damage. Holy shit. Rusty. I don't know. I genuinely don't know whether that's saved. We might have to do that case again. Oh, please say it ain't so. That's a lot of damage. It really is. Come on. Get back in the fight. It was 400. Roughly $3,500 in damage in today's money. That's going to need a lot of flex tape, it is. It'll buff out. Right, where did we get to? I'll check the cases and see whether my 4 stars saved. I think it did, because we actually got 4 stars. Let's take a look at it. I'm pretty sure it's saved. Let's have a look. Traffic. No, that's Vice. We want... That's traffic, Vice, arson. Where's homicide? Oh, tell me. Tell me it ain't so. Traffic, Vice. Where's the homicide one? The homicide case files aren't there. Resume. The red lipstick murder. I think it's saved. F for homicide. I think that worked. I don't know. I don't know whether it's saved just before the chase. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, well, let's go and make him.
Mendez, apartment 16.
Well, this time, let's not wreck the car. We'll get upstairs as quickly as we can. We won't waste time. We'll just go. We'll grab the evidence and then
on the top floor.
We'll make him. Real. Jesus Christ. He's a big stepper. Is he taking 3 steps at a time? The man's a fucking mountain goat. Let's get him.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in.
Boom.
Take a look around and see what you can find.
Knock, knock. That's this one. Let's have a look. Flip it over. Size 8.
Gotta get these to Ray. Size 8s could help place Mendez at the scene.
And then the wrench. Lipstick. Oh, I didn't investigate that further. I need to. Have a look.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
And then lastly, the wrench. I reckon the husband maybe paid him. I reckon the husband paid him to do it.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break, and Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives?
Or he's holding it for someone.
You're under arrest.
Come on, let's chase him
Do
down.
not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there.
Come on. We'll get him on the racing lines. We'll take the inside. Try and catch up with him. Down you go.
You don't need to
Watch
do
your
this,
knuckles on the
Alonzo.
bricks. Oh, I cringe every time. Oh, nice one, Phelps. Go, go, go. Watch your knuckles. Ah! Oh, the skin. Warning shot to the neck. Here we go.
Get in and drive.
We know the directions he's going to go. Let's prepare for it.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
You know how I said I know the direction. Don't crash into me. It's literally, they're the worst people.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle,
There
and
he
I'll
is.
stop the son of a bitch.
You were saying? Oh, yeah. I ate my words there.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Okay, we've got his wheels. I'm not going to pit him. I've got an opportunity to 5-star this, so I'm going to let him wreck. Come on, get him. Come on, Rusty, take him out. Oof. That was a hell of a wreck. We got him.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry. Hands behind your head.
Jesus Christ. He really went up and over the bonnet. That'll do it. Jesus Christ. Right, let's skip the cutscenes because we've seen them. Let's see what we get for the case. Right. Still, the Rusty. The suspect is in the bag, even if you did leave Jacob sweating in central lockup. Nice. I can't believe Rusty fucked up. So it wasn't even the crash at the end then, because the damage is about the same. It's just how badly Rusty folded our car, fucking walking everywhere. Right, I've changed it to DirectX 9. Hopefully this will load. Yeah, you had to interrogate Jacob for the 5 stars. Do you think? Fair enough. If you wanted 5 stars, you have to go to Central first. Interesting. Very nice. The Golden Butterfly. Cool. Another case. Hopefully we'll do okay with this one. 4 stars I can live with. 3 stars I should be ashamed of. We did well in that case, I've got to be honest. So, it's about how well we do. It's the personal pride. What's going on here? Who is this? Holy shit. Note what he was wearing. The flat cap. He was wearing a flat cap and a waistcoat.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Right. Outfits. I think people wanted Sword of Justice, so we're going to roll with this one today. That's the one people wanted the last time.
Bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
A waistcoat implies a waist.
What the heck? Olive oil comes from olives. Where does baby oil come from?
I'm praying that those prints come through so I can nail that son of a bitch.
I'll drive. Whereabouts is it? I guess I'm taking a left up here.
You need to turn left at the next junction. You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. We might get along after all.
That's up on top. I'll get up there if I can. Jesus, bit of a hill start, that. Nudity incoming. Yes, this is your obligatory nudity warning that goes with the homicide desk. If you are uncomfortable with saying naked dead ladies, then sadly, well, everyone should be uncomfortable with seeing that, but if you are particularly squeamish with that kind of thing and don't want to see a pair of breasts on your screen, now is the time to switch off for the next 5 or 10 minutes and then rejoin us afterwards.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy has been completed. I have 2 of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice.
It's the same.
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
And I thought this was such a nice area.
Let's head up to Carruthers. That's a nice police cruiser, that.
Detective, I was first on scene.
Have a word with you then.
This is a secure area. You all need to leave.
All these cars.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. Family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
Check the bushes.
Talking about on the radio. Want another accommodation?
We're officially in the crime scene now. I can hear the music. The bushes are fair game.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
Okay, last warning on nudity. If you don't want to see it, turn off now. Carruthers, what you got for us, friend?
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry
In case
boyfriend.
any sailors were
If they
here.
were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
You mind if I examine the body?
Be my guest.
Right. Poor woman.
Look at your mark. It's very
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Interesting. Oh.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Watch. Interesting. So, stolen jewellery, murder, stomping. No, get back. I was going to say get back on there. Phrasing, Phelps, phrasing. Another thing with the ring.
What's this mark? A cut on a finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
Right, and then can I check down...
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Brilliant. Right, let's also check around then. What's going on over here? Evidence point B, the handbag. See what's going on.
Oh, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
Parent-Teacher Association. Didn't take the money
The
out.
motive was robbery. Why not take the money?
Fair question. Let's see what else we've got here. I should do them in order then. I shouldn't jump. Like, because the reason I didn't 5-star the last one is because I,
RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband.
you got some bad news then.
What'd I tell you? Just grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Just a beer ball.
I don't think
interesting. Yeah, thought there might have been blood on it for a second. C. This. Footprints. Anything to look at? I think, have we got everything? Are you going to finish the entire homicide cases today? No, I'm doing them in about 2-hour sessions at a time. Where's Rusty? Where have you gotten to, Rust? Don't tell me you get. Are you going back to the car already? Have you had enough, have you, Rusty? Thanks for telling me you're walking off yet. Fucking idiot. The Mahler residence then, let's go. For fuck's sake, Rusty. Let's walk through the bushes. One of the detectives there. Who are you? Can I talk to you, mate?
One more sweep and I'm headed back to the lab. You've got all you need here, Phelps.
Oh, this must be someone from... What's that? Crime scene photographer. Right. Drive yourself this time? Don't let Officer Bottle drive you, yeah. Yeah, I'll drive myself. The shoe prints? I checked everything that I could. I think that's Pinker, possibly. What do we make of it?
Up ahead, you turn left. There still might be some play in the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? No, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine.
Oh dear.
You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? Then don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Any Central Unit, Car 16L reports a possible jumper at 8 and Hope. The Methodist Church unit to handle code 2 identified.
Happy weekend, Q. Thank you very much, folks. And thank you, Shark Infested Custard. Thank you both.
Oh, yeah.
Hashtag everyday sexism. It is like the 50s.
Okay, so go left at the next one.
Yeah, I guess that.
Just ignore this turn.
Jesus. I didn't realise that wasn't a road. I was driving between the tram tracks. That's why I don't drive.
Straight ahead.
£500 in damages. I haven't even damaged the car. Just flick ourselves around here.
You're making a right at the next intersection.
Right on a red. Turns well, this car, at least. It's got a decent bit of grunt to it. I like it. Oof. I'll make it a left.
Okay, at the next corner, go right.
I always feel like I'm going to hit the cars as I come around the corner. Just give this a bit of a sprint. Highly illegal, but not when you're the cops. Let's have a look. Right, swing round to the right.
Hang a right.
That's this one.
Take the next left.
Next left, I'm guessing Beaumont Avenue. I'm guessing that's this left. That's not a left. Must be talking about this place. This is where we had that chase with that young boy with the stolen car, Gene Ballard. I'm pretty sure this is where he wrecked.
You don't need to turn here. Up ahead, you turn left.
Don't mind me, lads. Sneaking through. You never noticed this, but she was very far away from where she lives. Right. Let's have a word with this guy. See what's going on.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Anybody could say they're a detective and gain access to their house. Literally anyone.
Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
Buy a suit, walk in. Not even a badge.
We're gonna have a look around.
Michelle Moller.
I'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
What's this? A note.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Look at birthday cake. Look at those fucking... Look at the polygons on those cakes. Jesus. Look at that fucking grocery. Excellent stuff.
Partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay?
Oh. They drank water.
Seems irrelevant.
Oh. Right. Something on the fridge? Some vegetables.
Not sure this means much.
It's a carrot, Phelps. Why are you even picking that up? Don't finger their food. What's going on in here? Oh, here we go. So we got a ring box. Let's have a look.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Oh, it's definitely the one that was taken then. Have a look at this. Investigate further.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Missing watch and rings. Okay, well this is definitely the right place then. Nothing else to check there. Shoes. Size 8.
Work boots. Size 8.
Interesting. Not much else to say from that room. Nothing in there. What's this?
No good to me.
Have you opened it? I guess this is the little girl's room. Fucking got a tray full of chocolates in her room. It's better than my room, this room. Got a violin. Got a closet and everything. Jesus Christ. Bloody hell. Some people have it good. What do you think, Rust?
I'm at a loss.
All right, talk to the girl, but easy does it.
Easy does it.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead.
Oh, God. Nice one, Phelps. I suppose there was no other way to tell her.
Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Jesus.
Could try.
Okay. Let's see. Last contact. Let's go with last contact.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
She seems uncomfortable. I don't want to doubt her, but she keeps, like, glancing. Ah, I feel bad for doubting her, but... Time to yell at her. She glanced once. Doubt? Yell at her, Phelps. I'm not sure. She seems uncomfortable. You did just tell her mother is dead. Easy does it, her. Mother died, seems uncomfortable, yeah. I know. You just told her that her mum is dead. I know. Lie, she did it. I wonder if she might be uncomfortable.
Daddy should be on his way.
I can't yell at the kid. You're going into too much detail. I'll say truth. Loads of people are saying X. Look to the right is lie. Genuinely. You think doubt? Loads of people think doubt. X, I think. I'm going to go with X based on the fact that, yeah.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered.
Called and called?
Came straight away then.
Right. What's the state of their marriage?
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying?
Blame chat.
Of course they are.
No. Doubt?
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. Mommy always wore her golden butterfly.
And then the missing watch and rings.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
What do we think? He just looks really sad. What do we think about this one, chat? I think yes. Way to go, Phelps. You just told her that her mother was dead. Now you ask, yeah. We got a griller. Lock her up. X. People think truth. This girl is a pathological liar. Truth, she seems broken. Truth? Loads of people say X. She just described the hairpin in detail. Yeah, doubt. She's literally talked to him about the butterfly. Truth time? She doesn't mention the golden butterfly now. She says she doesn't pay attention. That's true. Truth? Take her to the gas chamber. Oh god, chat is so conflicted. Truth, she mentioned the butterfly. I'll say yes.
I know it's painful, Michelle.
There we go.
This may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself.
Fantastic.
A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday.
Chat is...
We had a fight.
Excuse you. Chat is on a big game of misdirection here.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What the... But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Footprints at the crime scene. Alibi for Hugo. Let's get your alibi first.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
That's a lie. You weren't here all night. Were you here all night? Husband's alibi. Michelle Muller reports calling home repeatedly with no answer. Lie.
You should come clean if you're having an affair or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Yeah. This.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Okay. Let's go with the missing persons report.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Have a look. Can I doubt that? I've got nothing in the form of evidence. What do we think? Doubts? A couple of people said truth. He looked to the left. You can doubt that. I'll doubt it.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars? Nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
I can push you as much as I like.
Having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Talk about the history of violence.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, God damn it.
Yes, you did. You bought her a golden brooch.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
Yeah, you do. You've got a brooch, my friend. You bought her a brooch. A butterfly brooch.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
I'm getting the swing of this. And the footprints at the crime scene. How do you describe
What
them?
size shoe do you wear, Mr. Mueller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Size 8 work boot.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Mueller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
Didn't he have size 8 work boots in there? These are size 8. Is this the one I go with? I'm pretty sure this is it. This is it? We'll call him for size 8s?
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Small ears, yeah. Right.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello?
Hello, detective.
I'll get killed. Go on, you go. Alright, let's have a word.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
How well can she hear from
Not
across
at
the
all.
street? It's
I
a busy
did see
road.
Mr. Mueller
Dual
put something
carriageway.
in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
What's this? Take Hugo Mueller into custody. What's he burning?
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
Oh, wet shoes, Phelps. Tackle, Terminator Phelps. It's good. It's been a while since I've had a case of the Terminator Phelps. Oh dear, oh my. Size 8.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Can you now?
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncles?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Yeah. Maybe you're not totally heartless. I'll drive. I'm not having you drunk as a skunk if I can.
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Oh, he's ringing.
Can we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? And send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K. Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Let's do it. I don't have a Belmont High address yet, so let's go to Central Morgue. I'll grab the address for Central Morgue. Well, I'll grab the address after I've been to Central Morgue.
Take the next right.
And just mount the curb a little bit, that's
I'm
fine.
surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
Any Central unit, a possible 288 at Belmont High School, 1575 West 2nd Street. Stand by for further unit to handle. Identify code 2.
11K to KGPL. We'll take the 288. Go ahead with the further.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course.
We'll take it.
The famous
Okay,
Lex
locations.
Ignoramus.
Belmont
Closes
High
cases,
School.
Cole. Puts a lot of people away that way.
The code 2. I'll blare the sirens as I turn round. There you go. We've got a 288. Code 2. We've been told to respond. We'll go to the morgue afterwards. The code 2. We're gonna... Well, I say we're gonna skip round. Oh, there's a cop there. Sleeping behind you there.
Okay, at the next corner, go right.
Corner go right. There it is, just up here on the left.
Take a left.
Steady up, son. There's a code 2 here. Belmont High School. Very nice.
Saturday's the spring unveiling, Emmy. It's the first season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go. I told you I can't Saturday.
Oh God, who's that?
I'm busy. Busy where? You're going on another drive with Davy Gardner, aren't you?
Black Cat.
So what if I am?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Get back here. Well, this is the guy we did the original Terminator Phelps with. You're on borrowed time, my friend.
If you get him, give him one for me.
Nice, I will do. Get him on the racing line. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ, lady. Have to do a donut. Don't drive, Rusty, yeah. Rusty doesn't do any running. So, here we go, let's try and catch up with him. He's slowing down, he's getting out of breath. Go for the Terminator, high knees, click A as fast as we can. Come on, I'm nearly on him.
Shoot the creep.
Come on, over the walls. Woo! Straight through the wall. That never gets old. I love it.
Car 11K, car 11 King, come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
Oh, yeah.
You're under arrest, Eli. You are in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Very nice. We'll go to the coroner
What time
first.
did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir. I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
Right. Lovely. Oh dear.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
Right.
The overalls
HM.
are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
If you want my making of this, if you want my opinion, right? The child molester has done this, right? The child molester's done this, right? So let's paint it like this: the husband. Well, actually, does that make sense? This is the car. Is this? I don't know whether it's the family car, but the husband said he went out for a drive last night, and that's why he didn't answer the telephone call. So that doesn't really make sense unless they have two cars. But here's my thinking: Kitty Raper does the whacking, and then takes the woman's car keys and stashes the tools he used in the trunk of her car. Interesting. Check the glove box. I can't get into the vehicle for whatever reason. I talk to the officer.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here.
Okay, that's everything then. I guess we're going to the game well. Interrogate the molester. We will do. You see that purple baby back there? Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, very nice car. Right, we need to get to a game well. Phelps, high knees, son. Yeah, we'll call Central, and then we'll get to the morgue. Over the wall. Good man. Right. Use the game well. See what's going on.
Wah. Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks, ma'am.
Brilliant. Return to Central for interrogations. Let's go to the morgue first.
Advice?
Carruthers has our girl on a slab. His report should be ready. Let's get down to the morgue.
Let's do it.
Can you drive to this one?
Don't crash, for the love of fucking God.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry,
Yep,
the DA will love him for it.
Yeah.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
I would make the Kitty Raper anyway. He has the brooch. I don't know about the watch and stuff. But he still has her brooch. The watch is still missing. Head inside. Head on in. You in here? Yes, you are.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Can't seem to do anything with that. I'm trying to push it up there to the neck. It doesn't do anything. Nope. My controller's vibrating.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Strange. So it's that kind of rope that's done it, they think. Okay. What now?
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
That kind of dampens the child molester angle then. The child raper angle. Maybe not child... well... dampens child raper, not child molester. Although, the two are probably mutually exclusive. Right.
You know the way. You can drive.
Take us to Central. We've got some
Fine.
interrogating to do.
Where are we headed?
Mr. Clue, do you think? Don't think I did.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that. The coroner's.
How so?
You don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
Been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
I like it. Before you're pulled towards the kiddie fiddler, Cole suggesting trying to tie the husband to the crime scene. What? I'm not sure what you're getting at there, Ephistus. Right. Let's
Better
head on
not
in.
go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest.
Watch,
Are you
Commander.
ready?
Where are you?
Bowler's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Let's go Moller first.
I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
Moller's in 2. Let's grill Moller first.
Say all's fair in love and war.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Right. Let's talk about the shoes.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Doubt? Cole is the lie test. I'm guessing that's doubt. He's not lying. I would say X. Truth? Couple of people for truth, couple of people for lying. What do we think? People are split between truth. He is unsure. Truth? Okay, chat. I'm going to trust you with truth. I'm going to hold in a fart. He's looking straight at you. I'm going to hold in truth.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Access to braided rope.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
In the army. That's a doubt. Doubt.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
That's the type of rope, I believe. Victim's vehicle, not vehicle victims.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
That's a lie.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
They're in the boot of the car. They were in the boot of the car. Green overall.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
And access to a tire iron.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
All I can do is doubt that. I can't really say it's a lie. I know he's a mechanic, but all I can do is doubt it. Can I say it's a lie? What can I get him on? Found in the trunk of Deidre Muller's vehicle. No, I've got the bloody tire iron. Okay, we'll make it as a lie.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Okay, we'll try and get him on the bloody tire iron.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Leave interrogation. We'll go make the other guy. Let's go charge the kitty fiddler if we can. I still make the kitty fiddler for it.
Well, you can only dream. His mother would be proud of him, catching all those criminals.
Boys.
Room 1.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Nice. Right. Let's have a word.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Right. Place of employment.
You're down on your luck, Eli.
I've had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
I don't really have any evidence on him. I can doubt that. Truth? What do we think, chat? You can see why both of them had odd points. But why would neither of them be the killer? I make this guy. I make this guy. And this case is messy. What do we think? A, no need to lie here. Doubt looks shady. I don't know. Says he's looking for something new. Doubt maybe? What was the question? Look at the hat queue. I know the hat. I know the hat, Axeman. I think A. I'm going to go with truth. Because he just like... He didn't seem to lie to me there.
I've done 14 years in and out of prison, son. You think you can outweight me? You're wrong.
Acting defensive, doubt. Doubt his ass. People think doubt. Right, we'll go with X.
This place you work
you saved me there, chap.
Hennessy Marine. You can't misplace big yellow letters HM out front.
HM?
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
Access to braided rope.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
What do we think? That looks like a truth statement. He's not lying, look at him. Truth? Several people for truth? We'll go with A.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie, hitch, and braid. It stays tied.
And then motive for the Muller murder.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
Looked away. Well, you had her brooch. I don't get it. You had the brooch. We think doubt. Nothing like that. What do we think doubt? Lie, you have the brooch. That's what I thought. Could have found it. True. Could have found the brooch. Lie, push him. Let's click lie and see what he says.
You're a liar, Eli. You needed the money, so you killed her.
I've been around some, son. You got some evidence that proves I stole that butterfly from that woman?
No, I don't. I can't prove you stole it. I can't prove you stole it. All I can do is doubt.
My mistake.
That's wrong. You didn't take the money. All I can do is doubt. Observe him, Quebec. I'm looking at him. The brooch. No, I don't think so. I think it's X. He's a kiddie fiddler. The girl described the brooch. I'd say the girl gave it to him. The overalls had HM. Doubt it is. He didn't take the money. I'm going to go with doubt.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
Who do we charge then, chat? Which one do we charge? I make this guy for it. He's got the coveralls with the HM logo on it. But out of the two of them, the husband acts more suspicious.
You're as good as done, Mr. Rooney. All it will take now is some paperwork.
He feels wronged. Not him. It was the other guy. We reckon it's Muller.
No way. Nope.
Charge him. It's the husband.
Where's the phone?
I don't think it was the husband. I don't think it was the husband, although he doesn't have an alibi.
I have faith in the Lord. Do you, senor? No, sorry.
Can you check the other guy's laundry? I'd make Eli. Hubby? I think this guy's a child molester.
Strips off me at the grand jury.
Charge the kiddie fiddler.
Now the DA wants my head.
Molester captain wants that too. Husband, charge the molester. Ask the husband again. I can't ask you anything. Follow your gut cue. I'm going to charge the molester. I think the molester, although his testimony was quite convincing. Like he said he saw someone get changed out of their coveralls. They both seem really they both seem really convinced. Can you check the blood on the chute? No, I can't check anything.
What are we waiting for?
Not locations. clues. Overalls. Green work for overalls, stained with blood, stenciled initials HM, found at the Belmont High School. Yellow coveralls. Rope. Length of rope. I don't know whether it was triple braid or not. Is that triple braid? Kind of hard to say. HM was also the name of the company, yeah? His hat was atrocious. Fashion police should hold him accountable. HM was the company name. Can you go back to the house? No, I can't. I can't travel back to locations. I can't get any more, like, look, they're all, like, crossed off. I can't, like, click them to go back. So we've just got to go off our gut. Chat, Eli stated his coveralls were green. The trunk's coveralls were also green. I'm going to make Eli for it. I'm going to put Eli to bed. I'm making Eli. I'm doing it.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rat. I ain't a killer.
We're putting him away. Oof.
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
Yeah. Irish Dad is proud, that's it. 11 out of 12 pieces of evidence. 5-starred the case. Very nice. So we did miss a clue, but no vehicle damage. We didn't get $4,500 in equivalent today's money in damage, which is excellent news. So that is pretty damn good. A lot of people think neither of them did it. I seem to remember a similar loophole happening, but I make it like this, right? This is how it makes sense to me. The coveralls match Eli Rooney, right? The woman gets out of her car and gets brained by somebody in a flat cap that we see in the secret cutscene that we're not meant to know about it. I make Eli for the flat cap, right? There's coveralls covered in blood, but the coveralls covered in blood could be from the fact that there's a bloody wrench resting on top of the coveralls. The coveralls themselves may not have been worn in the murder, right? So someone in a flat cap hits her over the head. The coveralls are in the boot of the car, right? Whether or not it's Eli's coveralls is a different question. They could be Eli's coveralls. Who knows? My reckoning is that Eli brained her with the wrench, and then using the keys that she had, opens the car, puts his stuff in the trunk, closes the car and leaves it. Eli can expect a warm welcome from Captain Donnelly and the District Attorney. Yeah. These guys are going to get whacked, I think. No matter what, to get 5 stars, you have to charge Eli. Really? Is that true, actually, Red Dog? 0 damages? I don't know about the emotional damage to the kid, Quebec. Yeah, very true. Right then, so that's a 5-star case. Oh, bloody hell. Rising Storm Vietnam.
Phelps! We captured 2 regular armies. Lieutenant! Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of break.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen? You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There's no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
Anime
moan.
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Nice. These Phelps get the bigger picture, like. Right, the silk stocking murderer, which we don't have time for, sadly. I'm going to wrap that up there because it's getting a little bit late and I don't want to disturb the neighbours. That, and I like to break it down into manageable chunks for people that are watching the VODs. So, fantastic stuff. This has been really fun. I really enjoy LA Noire. I don't play it nearly often enough. I should definitely get back into a slightly more sort of rotund routine for it. One more ASMR stream? No, I'm going to call that there. Oil, that's it. Right, so thank you very much everybody for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you very much to everybody that's dropped bits today, that's subbed. It's all very kind of you. Me, myself and I here, I'm probably going to go off and chill for the night. Not sure what I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to crash out and have a good time. So yes, you have to go to Avery. Have a good one. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Again, I hope you're enjoying it. A good 368 people, so you're all obviously very welcome here. Yes, I'll find somebody to appropriately use your time, but I'm really enjoying this. This is fantastic. I'm going to sleep now. Have a wonderful stream and evening. Take care, Toby. Thanks very much. You've all been a fantastic chat here. Good to and fro. Plenty of our own little detectives here in the making. And yes, that's it. I'll love you and leave you. Take care, folks, and have a nice time. Bye-bye.